Okay, we are back with Secret Plans of Soldiers and Sinners. The next chapter.
What has my offspring done now?
It's not about Betty this time, Eliza. It's Lincoln. There was a plane crash last night.
That is fine. He is fine. Nod your head, Amos. Agree with me.
Eliza,
I must go to him. Is he in the hospital? Is he conscious?
he's at the airfield, but we can't get in there right now. They're on lockdown until they figure out what the hell happened last night.
We need to start making calls immediately. Get the sheriff on the phone.
I'm the sheriff.
The marshal, then. Or the Marines. No, call the Coast Guard. They always know what to do in these situations.
Okay, listen to me for just a second, Eliza. Come with me now, and I'll drive you to Lincoln when we're done. Maybe the lockdown will be over by then.
Fine, damn it. I will come with you.
They arrived yesterday, right after the accident. And they built this whole base in less than 12 hours. Eliza, something seriously strange is going on.
You bet there's something strange going on. I do not remember approving that building permit. And more importantly, I do not recall receiving any payment for that building permit. Who else knows about this?
No one in town knows anything, and the governor won't take my calls.
Can you blame him? The last few times you called him, you babbled about chipmunk gangs like a lunatic.
Can we focus on the important thing here? What the hell should we do about this?
Have you tried talking with the people here?
Of course I did. But they always give me the same answer. Look.
Stop right there.
See?
Well, we did everything we could. Now I suggest we...
Eliza!
Fine, but let me handle this, okay?
God, this is the highlight of my day.
Right, let's see what we've still got in our pocket. We've got the tape recorder. Have we got a tape?
If I had another reel of tape, I could record something better than Mr. Huckleberry's music.
Okay, and then we've got the flyer still.
Aloha! Leave shame at home and come to the grand opening of the Kamehameha Tiki Bar. We are on fire with excitement. Present this flyer at the bar, and the first drink's on me.
So we never actually went to the bar. It wasn't. It seemed like it was open, but we couldn't get inside. Can we leave this place? Oh, no. I can't see that there's really anything that we can do. The tape recorder doesn't have a tape. The flyer is of no use to us. And all of these things give me just like repeated
I do not engage in conversation with unpatriotic
phrases.
birds.
So I'm really not sure.
Since you seem to lack common sense, I will be nice and explain it to you. Soldiers have guns. Since you did not understand
Like,
the first
what
time,
else could we
let
do?
me try this. Bad men. Pew pew. Bad.
I hate killing before breakfast, but I'll do what I have to do. Okay, that does it. Who do I have to kill to finish my meatballs and paste?
Is this going to be a game over?
You had better watch your tone, Private. I am Mayor Eliza Barrett.
Congratulations on your success, ma'am. But you could be the Queen of England for all I care.
I can make your life a living hell much more easily than the Queen of England can. Now, I suggest you let me speak to whoever is in charge of this operation.
That's not gonna happen. The General...
Are you aware of my 85-point plan for community-based economic restructuring?
What?
Oh, you are not? Allow me to elaborate then. I intend to amend the zoning regulations by Resolutions 1104-1943 RT, as related to approved uses in Commercial Zone C4 to C252.5. This means we need to cross-reference Statute A11B.5, which governs the use of non-indigenous building materials.
Oh, okay. So just kept trying
And
to
if you
bury
like
her,
number
and that
34,
was the
just wait
trigger.
until you hear about number 35. It is very complicated, but...
Oh! Just stop, please! You're gonna drive me insane!
Are you sure? 35 is quite interesting. It details financial legislation affecting rodents, raccoons, and other...
Ma'am, the general is not here, and I don't know when he'll be back.
Why did you not tell me that 6 hours ago?
Believe me, I tried. You wouldn't stop talking.
You have made a powerful enemy today, Private. I will go back to my office, grab my book, and by the time I am done, not even your grandmother will...
Eliza! Please excuse her. It's a very stressful time. She's concerned about losing a voter this close to the election. Come on, let's go. There's nothing more we can do here. Look, I hate to suggest this, but remember my brother-in-law, the one in the FBI? He's a pain in the neck, but maybe he can dig around and find some info for us.
Okay. Are we going to
Why
do
don't
back?
you go
Oh,
back to
back in
work?
town. Thank
I'm
God.
sure the campaign needs your attention.
You know, Amos, you might be right. Work is just what I need to keep my mind off this predicament.
Great, but please don't go just yet. I need moral support for this phone call.
I don't feel like she'd be great moral support.
You've reached the best agent the FBI has to offer. What can I do for you tonight?
Hey, Jack, it's Amos.
Sorry, doesn't ring a bell.
Come on, Jack, you know I wouldn't call if it wasn't important.
Listen, Amos, it's late, and I don't want you to think I don't care about you or your problems. But I don't. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna...
Will you listen to me for once in your life, goddammit? Something really serious is going down here. You have to help us.
Get it through your thick skull. Unless it's for a federal crime, it's not my problem. Is this about a federal crime?
No, but the military...
Always a pleasure, Amos. Take care of yourself. Adios.
Are you all right, Amos?
Damn showboating prick. Ugh. Yes, I'm fine. I don't know what else I expected, but he's not going to help unless it's a federal crime.
A federal crime,
So,
you
like,
say?
mail fraud is a federal
Eliza,
crime.
what are you scheming about?
Oh, never you mind. Just keeping myself occupied, as you said. I will see you later, Amos.
And we've got, like, the post office is within the police station now, right?
With all that has happened today, I nearly forgot to go to the church and check up on Father Jenkins.
Okay. Giving us a full how-to. This is a weird one so far. There's, like, a lot of cutscenes and stuff we don't really have any control over. Can you go in there, please?
Who are you? And where is Father Jenkins?
The name's Jack Riley. And Father Jenkins is off on a well-earned vacation.
Jenkins has not taken a single day off since he took his vows. Why would he suddenly do so now?
The boss made him take time off. Between you and me, you do not say no to the big guy in our line of work.
Enough. You are barely credible as a man, let alone a priest. I will have Amos sort this out. It is not worth my time. Now, that is a much faster way of confirming my suspicions. Where is Father Jenkins, you fraudulent fiend?
Look, the father's getting ready for a one-way trip to paradise. He might even live long enough to unpack his suitcase, provided you cooperate.
Ugh! This is outrageous! Fine. What do you want from me?
Buckle up, sweet cheeks, because we're gonna rob the First National Bank.
Ah.
What? Are you out of your mind?
Who cares? The point is, $500,000 is just sitting there, waiting to be snatched up. Name on that account is Michael Walker.
Why did you not tell me that first? I would have signed up in a heartbeat.
Just focus on doing a clean job.
Fine, but what about Jenkins?
After I reach my safe house, I'll send you a telegram with his location. You can go get him yourself.
Is there anything we need to get before the operation?
Well, we're gonna need disguises, of course.
Of course.
I also need you to speak with a buddy of mine, name of Harrelson. He's an expert safecracker. Then we gotta find someone who can disable the alarm for us and...
Slow down. It sounds like you are placing a lot of trust in me. And by trust, I mean making me do all your dirty work.
What part of being blackmailed do you not understand, lady? You don't get to choose the terms. You just get to carry them out.
Then I should begin immediately. The sooner I start, the sooner this will be over.
Not so fast. There's one more thing. You gotta make sure the park is empty. No potential witnesses.
And just how do you expect me to accomplish all that?
If you are really as smart as you seem to think you are, you'll find a way.
Okay. I think that's probably as much as
That
we
will
need
be
to
all,
know.
Mr. Riley. I must go.
Wait, before you leave, I have to give you the password.
Password? What password?
You know, a secret code so Harrelson knows who's sending you. I'd like to rent a room with cheese, please. And remember, not one word to the fuzz.
Right. Is there anything in here? The problem being, anything that would be in here would potentially need to be left for the future for Betty. So I kind of feel like there's
I
not
cannot
going to be...
believe I have to save Jenkins' hide again. Focus, Eliza. Picking up 3 costumes and getting Mr. Riley's friend to help us should not be a problem. Then, we have to remove any potential witnesses from the park. That part might prove tricky. And I have no clue how to disable the alarm at the bank. Well, it is going to be a long night. Better get to it.
Right. This is definitely feeling like a completely different game in this chapter. Okay. Right. Where was I? What was I even doing? I can't even remember. I feel like I need to make notes. It's like spoon fit. Like this feels like a
Free
thing.
wigs. An offer you can't refuse.
Like we need disguises, surely. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that potentially we need to leave for Betty. So I feel like looking around feels less... Maybe this is why it's spoon feeding us so much information. Because the clues that we might find won't be here. It's in the past. Ooh, Mr. Harrelson already.
You must be Mr. Harrelson. We have business to discuss.
2 questions, lady. 1, how the hell do you know my name? 2, what could you and I possibly have to talk about?
I suppose I have the same answer for both questions. We have a mutual friend. One Jack Riley, to be precise.
Uh-huh. So what's the password then?
Something about cheese.
I'd like to rent a room with cheese, please.
We have rooms to spare, but no cheese. I can't believe Jack Riley's actually here. Hadn't heard a peep from him since I got out of the joint. What's he cooking up this time?
Let us say he is planning to make an unauthorized withdrawal at the bank.
Huh, what for? There can't be any money in this one-horse town. Besides, I got a job already. But maybe if you did something for me first, I'd feel a little more helpful.
What sort of help did you have in mind?
I've been hired to bring down a certain rhino. I need an M1 Garand rifle for the job, and I ain't got one. You help me with that, and I'll give you and Jack a hand.
You seem to be better suited to procuring illegal munitions than myself. Why ask me?
3 reasons. 1, I don't feel like walking. 2, you're dumbass sheriff is already suspicious of me. 3, it always helps to have an extra set of fingerprints on a stolen gun.
Well, Amos has confiscated a large number of hunting rifles. I could check at the police station.
No, if the sheriff sees one of those is missing, he'll suspect something. No cops, is that clear?
Crystal. But where else am I supposed to find your firearm?
I guess you'll have to track down the Desert Viper and make a deal.
The Desert Viper has to be the guy that lives by the motel, right? Okay, right. I'm gonna leave
I
this.
shall see you soon.
Right on.
I'm gonna go and see whether or not... I can't remember his name. You know, the guy...
fail
Oh,
to see how a plane crash is the mayor's fault.
Oh, really? Ask yourself then. Was there ever a downed plane cluttering up downtown before the Barrett administration?
You seem quite invested in damaging Mayor Barrett's public image. Please, continue.
Such a lovely evening, is it not, Miss Hart?
Well, hello there, Mayor Barrett. Long time no see.
We should talk about the former residents of that raised orphanage.
Oh, so now you care about child welfare.
Those children need a home, and you are partly responsible for solving the problem.
Well, I'm sure we can resolve this in no time at all. Let's set a date and work
Together.
You can't say it either, huh?
I suppose the children are comfortable enough for now. We can table this for the time being.
I really feel like that is her in the past.
Do you have a problem with the way I manage my town?
You bet I do. The costs Sam will need to face to turn his life around after this incident must be astronomical, and for—
Don't bother. I've got it covered. And I don't want anyone messing it up.
But that's not all. You're leading an unjust crusade against a local business that has stood for generations. Michael Walker has a thriving small business and a great work ethic. And all you ever do is try to sabotage him.
Well, if you are so confident my treatment of Michael is unwarranted, we could always discuss it with him over a plate of his latest creation.
Table for 2, then?
Oh, God, no. What about Max's Kamehameha, sponsored by Eliza Barrett? A disgusting display of favoritism. If it was up to me, I'd have that bar shut down lickety-split. What the hell? Was that a coconut?
Yep, and there's more where that one came from.
Perhaps now would be a good time to drop this subject. Would you not agree, Miss Hart?
Uh-huh.
Have I wronged you somehow?
Wronged me. You are such a... Really? You don't understand? I'm your opponent. And any strategist worth their salt knows that the first move in war is to weaken the opposition.
By that statement, I can tell you have a military background.
I was raised in a military household, yes. My father is a high-ranking officer. What of it?
Just trying to place you, that is all. It must have been quite difficult, growing up in such a strict environment.
You call these military corners, young lady? Having a bed is a privilege, and you're not worthy of it. Now drop and give me 50 before you make your bed the right way.
Hello? Miss Hart? Are you listening to me?
No, why would I listen to you? And shut up, you don't know anything about me.
Okay, I'm gonna
That will be all for today.
leave that for now.
Don't think you can just shoo me away. I'll be back with even more dirt on you. Mark my words.
What is she videoing? The gas station. Oh. Okay.
It is quite obvious that they are out of business. But some people need signs for everything. Good evening, Ms. Peterson.
Sorry, Miss Barrett, but I'm a little bit busy here. American planes are...
Eliza! Ah, I was hoping to see you one more time before my bus got here. Now I can say farewell properly.
Farewell? Sam, you cannot possibly leave us for a minor setback.
Well, I wouldn't consider a giant airplane wing a minor setback exactly.
But we can help you rebuild. Or we could even leave the wing stuck in the motel and make it a tourist attraction. You could charge them for admission, photos, souvenirs.
Not this time, Eliza. I've made up my mind. I'm going back to Arizona. It's past time I return to my roots.
But why leave in such a rush? Can you not wait until after the election?
That's my Eliza.
I am glad nothing happened to you last night. How did you manage that exactly?
I woke up in the middle of the night to something tapping on my window.
What was it?
A condor, white as snow, knocking on the glass. We stared into each other's eyes for a moment, and then it told me to follow.
A talking condor, Sam? Have you perhaps spent too much time around my offspring?
I followed him around until we reached a level crossing, when suddenly I heard an explosion and a loud crash.
It would seem that bird saved your life, Sam.
Indeed it did. I turned around to express my gratitude, but it had already left.
Yeah, he's departed all right. Snow-dusted chicken wings. Get them while they're hot.
Okay. I'm gonna...
This has been such a lovely chat.
I want to
but
go
I
over to the gas
suppose we must say
station.
goodbye now.
Eliza, before you leave, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I've been having these dreams about you.
Sam, I am flattered, but...
Not that. I'm concerned about your future, Eliza. I feel it is a grim one. In my dream, you have lost everything. Friends, home, your daughter, and even...
Do not say the presidency. Anything but the presidency.
your life.
Do not scare me like that again, you old rascal.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Eliza. Godspeed, my friend, and may the spirits be kind to you.
Goodbye, Sam.
Okay, right, let's see if we can go over to the gas station.
The code?
Because he had a gun, but we can't take it from him.
Oh man,
Oh!
this is gonna be awesome!
Wait!
Hell yeah, it is! What do you think?
I don't know. It's missing something.
Oh, I know!
Nice! That's perfect! Betty?
Not now. I think it's still missing something. Ooh, I know. What if she was breathing fire?
Hey, Betty, you might want to quit it with the artistic expression.
I can't quit now. I just realized she needs a sombrero. Spanish is a beautiful language. That is why I have decided to make this giant hat my running mate.
Mary Elizabeth Anderson! Should I even bother to ask why you are doing this?
Because I didn't expect to get caught, duh.
Quiet! Why is it that whenever anything goes wrong around here, it's always because of you two?
Hey, it's never my idea.
That is quite enough. Both of you go home immediately. And you should be thankful I am not reporting you to Amos for defacement of public property.
You wouldn't do that to your own daughter.
Oh my god, you idiot. Yes, she would. Let's get the hell out of here before she changes her mind.
Okay, so he definitely had a gun before. It was like up here somewhere. But the gun still needs to be there in the future. So I'm kind of hoping, like this. This is the homemade alarm with the gun.
I feel my suit looks better without bullet holes.
I know, but he has a gun, is what
As a
I'm
matter of
saying.
fact, so do I.
I wonder if he'll lend it to me.
You want anything, Miss Mayor? 'Cause if you do, save it for tomorrow. It's time for my beauty sleep. Good night, Miss Mayor. Bang, 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 bang.
That is a shaky decision at best.
Okay. It does feel like we could take something because he's asleep, right? But what? I think probably not. We go into the hospital yet?
I already got close enough when I cut the ribbon.
Presumably at some point
And
we will
I
be able to
plan
go
to
to
keep
the
it that
hospital.
way.
Otherwise it wouldn't be clickable. Maybe?
I would
Okay, fine. Right, so I want to go and see whether or not I can get another tape. I think there will be tapes available outside the radio place, because I think there were before, so I don't see why that would have changed. And then maybe we'll go to the bar and see what's happening over there. I still feel like we're going to be able to go into the sewers at some point. Right, got another tape. Excellent. The shop is still closed. I don't think anything else of interest is happening up here. Maybe go to the mansion. That might lead to something.
Marco,
I think this
need
is
you
the
to
guy
stop
that
by
he
the
wants to
spot
kill.
tonight to receive our regalino.
Earlier than we expected.
Yes, but I still want you to be careful. We have never worked with this Tucker fellow before.
It'll be fine, boss. It's just a routine pickup.
Just keep an eye out, would you? Both for the shipment and for trouble.
Trouble, huh? Like the Syndica over there?
Hello, Syndica. What brings you to my humble abode?
Greetings, Mr. Cooper. I must say, your definition of humble clearly differs from mine.
Oh, this? It's nothing special. Just a little reminder of the old country. But I am sure you did not come here to discuss architecture, did you?
I believe that is all I needed to discuss.
Buona notte, Syndica. Now come here and say goodnight to me.
But boss,
What, not even a little smooch?
what if someone's looking?
We're alone, boo-boo, I promise.
All right.
Right, so that's definitely like the, what did he say? The bear, the something that he was trying to get. I think maybe the way that we're going to get everyone to leave the park is to say something in the office, you know, like on the tannoy. But I don't feel like that's yet. I think we need to go to the park first and maybe go to the bar. Mr. Hardy's car. He's the guy that was selling. What's the word? You know, to do with the alarms. He's going to help me, totally. I was wondering where we were going to find him. Nice.
My goodness, Maxwell. This is far better than I thought it would be.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, huh? Anyway, welcome to the Kamehameha Tiki Bar and Lounge, Eliza. The best and only Polynesian drinking establishment on this side of Oahu. So, what brings the mayor to my humble establishment? I'm guessing the grand opening isn't the real reason you came in.
I need you to reach out to your contacts in Washington and ask for intel on the Desert Viper.
Oh, you mean Lorraine?
Ah!
Why? What's the problem?
I could swear you
Lorraine.
just implied that Lorraine is the Desert Viper.
Did you really not know that?
No, I most certainly did not.
Oh boy. I know you're mad, but just remember one thing. You can't argue your way out of a gunshot wound.
What in the world?
Max, Jenkins has been kidnapped by a ruffian named Jack Riley.
All right! I was just thinking to myself how boring civilian life could be. I still have some C4 left over from my last mission. Let me just grab it and... What?
Perhaps you should try something a bit more subtle?
No way! I did subtle for way too long. And now I want to blow stuff up. If you want my help, we do it my way. Going once, going twice.
Fine, I will handle this myself. What does a lady have to do to get her hands on a fancy drink here?
She usually either has to give me money or a free drink flyer.
Luckily, I have a flyer right here.
Did you notice how incredibly detailed the design is on these? The colors, the typeface. I spent weeks just thinking about how wide I wanted the border to be.
And here, look at the background color. Know why I chose that?
Max, I am sure you worked hard, but this is just an advertisement. Most of these will end up in a trash can.
Well, yours didn't.
Anyway, where is my free drink?
One round KO, coming right up.
Okay. Right.
I shall leave you to your bartending, Max.
Hopefully.
I'll leave you to your mayoring,
That
Eliza.
guy is going to be further in the bar. Oh, I see a costume. I see a costume. I think we will be having that. Maybe not now. We'll see what he says.
Hey, we agreed. Whoever looks better in that costume gets to keep it. You lost, fair and square.
Okay, so we need him to leave before we can take that costume. Good to know, though. What is this all about?
No need to take them. My custom Tool Lake Wallaby curtains are much better than these.
I dread what you'll do to the white.
Okay. Oh.
By Roosevelt's fireside chats. I should never have let him do this.
What's he doing?
Testing.
Bucky, for God's sake, you've been testing that mic for 3 hours.
Look, I gotta do a thorough check. Mayor's orders.
Memories should stay where they belong.
Okay.
On the board.
One of the things on here, though, is staff needed.
Can you please just stop?
Live music? Ugh, just what this place needs.
Actually, it's exactly what this place needs. Some live music should really cheer up the clientele.
What clientele?
Exactly.
But first, I need your expertise. I had Frank Cooper drop this contract for me since he has more business experience. I can't make heads or tails of this legal jargon, though. Can you look it over for me?
I suppose I could. I would not want you to be cheated, after all. Max, do you mind if I take this outside? I cannot abide that stench.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
This is quite an aggressive contract. What a mind Mr. Cooper has for paperwork. Upon signing this document, employee promises to clean employer's home and all personal effects. Hardly standard in a musician's contract. But it heartens me to think of those freeloaders being put to real work.
Oh!
By the Sons of Liberty, how dare you steal from me? Well, Max, the good news is that while morally bankrupt, the contract seems to be perfectly legal. The bad news...
Oh, come on! Don't tell me it was that damn eagle again!
Well, if there is nothing else you need...
Not so fast. Go ask Frank. Maybe he has another copy.
Must I?
No, you're welcome to track down that eagle and steal the contract back before she eats it.
This is going to be really grindy. Alright, let's just see if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else that we might need. Maybe let's see this one.
I know that.
¿Cómo estás? I miss your smile every day. I will never forget the night you showed me your hula.
Oh.
When you come back, we will find the end of the Hawaiian rainbow together. Todo mi amor. ¿Cómo estás?
No. We've just read that. Right, anything else that we can
I know that voice.
pick up? There's more curtains.
Buckingham?
Why can we...
Is that you? Oh, man. Long time no see, huh?
Not goddamn long enough.
No need to take them.
What's going on with the curtain thing? That is weird. Ooh. Lick a shelf, lick a shelf, lick a shelf.
I know that voice.
Oh.
Here's a little lesson in brewery. This drink is going down in history.
Okay. Oh, what's... Oh, like champagne.
A liquor so expensive, you will be broke before it even touches your lips.
Right, so where's the guy who owns the car? What is going on?
Ridiculous. A cardboard volcano cannot be following your movements. Stop being paranoid, Eliza.
Maybe he's gone
I have
somewhere else.
absolutely no business with the water tower.
He might be in the park. He could be at the bank.
And where would I go with it? Ha!
Well, fair enough, but something is going on. Why was his car be there? We are definitely going to need him to break into the bank. Oh, finally!
Miss Mayor, what brings you to my humble stand?
You can stop pretending, Mr. Vasquez. No one is watching.
Then I guess you're here for an update on Operation Trash Collection.
In due time. First, I would like to talk about something else.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Ooh. I need you to return to the safe house immediately. Did you notice the military base suddenly appeared in the desert? Do you know anything about the accident? Make an effort to get to know my constituents. Let's discuss the operation.
Let's discuss the operation.
What about it?
Did Michael take the bait?
Did Michael take the bait?
Yes, but I'm not sure you want to hear these. It's mostly him talking while doing various chores. You know, in the kitchen, the bedroom, also in the shower.
I know this is a disgusting question, but what is happening in his bedroom?
He has some strange dreams. Here, let me just...
Yes, I've been working out. Thanks for noticing, Eliza. Ha! Strawberry. Yes, Mr. President, I have your meatballs right here.
Turn it off, Mr. Vasquez.
Okay, I don't feel like there's going to be anything.
Never mind. Just tell me when you have something of use.
Right. I want to go over the plan from the beginning.
I would like to go over the plan from the beginning.
I gotta infiltrate Mike's diner and collect enough evidence to put that filthy pendejo out of business. Whatever it takes.
And once you have all that information,
I'll make an anonymous call to the health inspector to shut the place down. Simple. A la parque efectivo.
leave the customers out of it. Nothing must happen to them.
Senora Barrett, I'm a professional.
Good. Make sure you don't engage with my offspring either.
El Diablo del Taco.
Okay. Espionage. Let's try this.
Do you still have access to any espionage resources?
Ah, Senora Barrett, I might be an outcast from the Force, but I still have true friends there.
Wonderful. Call for backup. We could use all the help we can get.
Backup? Over a pinche diner? Nah, no mames. If word spreads that I can't take care of this on my own, I'll be a laughingstock among spies everywhere.
A sacrifice I am more than willing to make.
Ouch, Senora Barrett. You're hurting mi corazoncito.
My family has tried and failed to take that place down for generations. Do not underestimate that son of a rocky oyster. You look quite tired. Is there anything you need to discuss before we greenlight the operation?
Well, either I'm thinking too much about the target, or I'm still not used to the safe house. Oh, and I wanted to talk about the uniform and the truck.
Is the target giving you nightmares too?
Oh, no. That way doesn't scare me at all.
Then what is it?
Well, maybe it's none of my business, but he really doesn't seem like such a bad guy.
You are right, Mr. Vasquez. It is none of your business.
Okay. There's gonna be maybe more with him.
What did you want to tell me about the truck?
Oh, it smells terrible. Like someone stacked up trash for years and let it rot in the heat of the sun.
Well, what did you expect a refurbished garbage truck to smell like? Lavender?
¿Un camión recolector? Ay, Dios mío.
Is there something about the safe house keeping you away?
Yeah, either the bright green glow or the screams of the ratas melting in the chemical waste.
If you do not like your safe house, you can always sleep in the truck.
Never mind. I'll learn to live amongst the waste. Who knows? You might give me some superpowers.
I believe cancer is a more likely outcome.
¿Cancer? Like, no mames, way.
What is the issue with your uniform?
El uniforme está bien chido, Señora Barrett. Gracias. It's just a bit tight in certain areas.
You're lucky that this gentleman wore the same size as you, and that his clothes survived the collision, even though he did not.
Ugh, that explains the olor a muerto.
Regardless, please do not forget to return that uniform when we have finished. If too many corpses turn up mysteriously naked, the mortician might start asking questions. I must say, I thought you fellows at the PMF were made of tougher stuff.
You're right, Señora Barrett. Ya no me voy a quejar nomás. I swear.
Okay, I feel like...
Never mind. I would like...
You're the boss.
I feel like we've done... Oh, man, there's so many questions we could ask him about. I'm like, should I go through all of these things? I mean, we do want him to leave because we need him to get out of the park.
I need you to return to the safe house immediately.
No mames. What happened now?
No, nothing like that. Reasons.
Is this a test, Señora Barrett? You were very specific about me not leaving my post.
Mr. Vasquez, your dedication is admirable, but you must go back to the safe house, now.
If you want me to deviate from the plan that much, you need to tell me what's going on. Something's fishy about this. I don't think you're a woman who changes her mind on a whim.
I'm gonna tell him the truth.
Well, since you insist, and because I appreciate your thoroughness, I'm being forced by a hardened criminal to rob the bank, or he will kill Father Jenkins. It probably goes without saying, but there cannot be any witnesses.
Wait, you really aren't joking, are you? No mames. You know what kind of trouble you can get in for that?
Do you think I want to do this? What choice do I have?
Well, Senora, listen. I would be happy to help you, but my contract only covers our original deal.
So, are you leaving?
Shouldn't you tell Amos about the padre?
Trust me, everything is under control.
Whatever you say, Senora Barrett. Just don't get too involved.
Okay, so he's gonna leave. that sorts that out. Do we finally get the vinegar bottle?
I'm not a big fan of vinegar.
No,
I
not
will
so
leave it
much.
there in case someone needs it in the future.
Also, is he gonna leave? I'm not sure. We'll come back to him. But it doesn't feel like he's actually leaving. Oh. What is occurring over here? Oh, it's the chipmunks.
Leave the chipmunk harassment to Amos and Deputy McCord.
Who goes there? Oh, it's just the mayor.
What is going on here, Deputy?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk with you right now, ma'am.
Mr. Huckleberry, ruining someone's night, I see.
Ruin? No way! My music's gonna lull them into the sweetest dreams they've ever had.
Or nightmares.
Are you here for a reason, or did you just drop by to needle me?
Oh.
I have a request, Mr. Huckleberry, if you are up to the task.
Let me guess. Hail to the chief?
Actually, I was going to ask if you could play something to make people leave the park.
You want me to play badly?
Yes, just the usual.
Oh, not to be rude, but this isn't really the kind of gig I had in mind.
How are things with your baby girl?
She's not the same after that filthy pig put his grubby hands on her.
At least the two of you have been reunited.
I'm thinking of suing the sheriff's office over this.
No, they cannot afford a lawsuit.
Sorry, Miss Mayor, but I feel I deserve compensation for this.
Listen to me, you paltry excuse for a musician. If you so much as look up a lawyer's phone number, I will make sure your baby girl disappears forever. Get ready to play the tambourine, because you will never see your guitar again.
So this is why he lost his guitar.
I see your recent encounter with the sheriff has taught you well.
Yeah, I want to keep my distance from that guitar napper.
It is a bit late for your tuneless screeching. Please call it a night.
Why would I do that? I just got started.
Because I said so?
Ha! Try that on your daughter, Miss Mayor, not me.
It does not work on her either.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr.
Go with the flow. Just a sec. Could I interest you in my songwriting skills? I could create a real catchy theme song for your campaign.
Interest is a strong word. But your music might just get me the youth vote. I suppose it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Let me jam you the jammiest jam that's ever been jammed. Pretty good, huh? Got a real political vibe. Well, when do I start?
After much more consideration than you deserve, I have decided that I want you as far away from me and my campaign as physically possible.
Okay, so Amos, we're gonna need to do something about the chipmunk.
I can't see anything.
To move, not Amos. What's he called? What's the deputy called? Deputy McCord or McCormick or something like that? Deputy McCord. So we need to do something about the chipmunks to deal with that. We still need to get rid of him. We are not much further along. Let's see. Maybe maybe go back to the office. I don't think we've been in the office since we started this chapter.
I have nothing to say to the town's... I should leave the stamp. I would not want it to...
Okay, I don't think there's anything. At some point, surely, that's going to be relevant to go into the office. Surely that's how we're going to, like, give an announcement. We know we can. Have we been into Mike's? I think we have not been into Mike's.
That bad, huh? What's wrong with her?
We don't know. The doctors won't even look at her because we can't pay. All we know is that she's really sick.
Aw, buck up, little buddy. Hey, you know what I think will make you guys feel a lot better? How about a nice big piece of cake?
Yay! Cake!
Okay, 1 cake, special orphan price. That'll be $29.99 excluding tip.
What? We don't have any money, Mike.
No money, no cake, kiddo. You want something just for showing up? What do you think this is? Communist Russia? But, well, in your case, I'll make an exception. Just don't tell the man in the gas station.
No socialist dessert distribution under capitalism.
Okay.
Greetings, Michael.
Well, there goes everyone's appetite. Why are you here?
I was just wondering if you knew anything about the plane crash.
Not much. Wasn't your boyfriend the pilot? Did he fake his death to get away from you?
Bad question.
That was low, Michael, even for you.
Oh, so you... Oh, yeah. Jeez, I'm sorry, Eliza. Force of habit. I should have thought about what I was saying.
It's all right, Michael. I am sure I will have the opportunity to verbally destroy you again soon. But I simply do not have the motivation right now.
Sure. And I just want to say...
No, please do not.
That in the grand scheme of things, we're both still human beings, and...
Michael, please.
If you ever need someone to talk to about all this, ask someone else.
Thank you, Michael. On a day like this, it is good to know that some things have not changed.
What do you insist on cooking for a living? Is the diner shaking less than usual, or is it just me? Oh, that's because the train's not going through.
Is the diner shaking less than usual, or is it just me?
Not just you. It's been pretty quiet around here today. Except for that huge military convoy that drove through town earlier. Jeeps, tanks, choppers, the works. I figured they were here to remove you from office for gross corruption and being a mean old bat.
They were actually heading for that new military base on the outskirts of town.
Oh, so that's why I got such a big order for sea rations.
Wait, you are a military supplier?
Of course I am. It's a family tradition. Has been ever since Molly Walker opened a tea house for redcoats at the bottom of Boston Harbor.
How on earth does that result in a supply deal with the American military?
Apparently Sam Adams thought the whole thing was some kind of hilarious joke. I don't know why. I mean, all that free tea down there, you might as well open a tea house, right? Anyway, he offered her a supply contract on the spot and in perpetuity.
I'm surprised you let all these unsupervised children hang around the diner.
You should be grateful these kids are here, because they just gave me a great idea.
Michael, we have been over this 1,000 times. Unhomed is not the same as free range. Children are not the same as veal, and...
Actually, what I was gonna say is that I propose a deal. I'll waste my vote on you if you promise to expedite the adoption paperwork.
You want to adopt them? Why?
Yeah.
So you can have an unpaid waitstaff?
Or maybe because it breaks my heart to see a bunch of homeless kids. Look, How about I also renamed the Stanky Mayor Special? That sweeten the deal?
That is not a dish. That is a pile of oozing trash you put in a bowl and refuse to throw out.
Okay, how about this? You push through that paperwork and I'll start a new promotion. Bring in one Barrett campaign leaflet, get a free slice of pie and soda. What do you think of that?
All right, Michael, my answer is...
Yes, of course. We want that leaflet. Oh. Disappointing.
No.
Look, Eliza, can I just talk to you normally for a second here? Lorraine's a nice lady, but she can't keep up with a bunch of wild kids. I got a big empty house, plenty of food, lots of stuff for them to do. Just think about it, would you?
Hang on. Lorraine's their mom.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps you are not wrong. I shall think about your offer, but I promise nothing.
Thank you very much, Miss Mayor.
You are most welcome.
That was definitely a more productive conversation with Mike than I was expecting. I do think, though, just reminded me we need to go and speak to Lorraine.
No matter what happens?
Oh!
Holy smokes! Is that a giant cockroach? Is he cooking?
Hey, I got out a living somehow. Besides, what's the problem? You've been eating it since you got here. Where do you think all your school cafeteria food comes from?
Ew!
Kids, leave Rocco alone.
Okay, let's go speak to Lorraine, because she's the Viper? The Desert Viper? Was that it? And then I want to go and see if the sheriff's seen that alarm guy. Ooh.
I already purchased my groceries this week.
I know, but where's Lorraine?
I already purchased...
Oh. I'm pressing the wrong button, is the problem. Oh!
Lorraine, open up. We need to talk.
Aggressive.
What on earth, Eliza? Can't this wait until tomorrow?
Does the name Desert Viper ring a bell?
Desert Viper? What is that? The new dish at Mike's?
Oh, whoever the Desert Viper character is, they must be someone very important.
Well, whoever this Desert Viper character is, they must be someone very important. A highly educated individual, like a judge, or maybe a doctor.
Well, dear, clearly, whoever this person is, she's smart enough to outwit you.
Lorraine, in terms of intelligence, I'm an entire evolutionary tier above the rest of you. No offense meant.
That's it, you snobby, overbred megalomaniac! The Desert Viper has been hiding in plain sight for decades. You want to know how I know? Because it's me, Eliza! I'm the Desert Viper! Oh, crap.
Let me explain what will happen to you now. First, you solemnly swear not to ever involve Betty in this trash. Do not sell her anything.
Come on, I'm not stupid.
Second, I want to know where these weapons are coming from.
Well, if you must know, all my special produce comes from one place. The Kirtland Farm.
You mean to tell me that the Army is your supplier, straight out of Albuquerque? Preposterous. Hartman would never let something like this happen.
Oh, please, Eliza. That knucklehead ex-husband of yours hasn't realized he has a daughter. You think he's paying close attention to the munitions inventory? You crack me up, Eliza.
Damn it, John. It would be a shame for such a nice woman to end up behind bars.
Oh, jeez. I always knew this would come someday. What do you want?
Well, that depends on you and what you are willing to sacrifice.
Okay, fine. If money will satisfy you, I'll give you more than you can ever spend. But I can't hand over a huge amount all at once. It'll look suspicious.
The details do not concern me. Oh, and one more thing. would you happen to have an M1 Garand in stock?
What? Why would you need a weapon like that?
If you have one, I suggest you hand it over, right now.
No, you don't understand. This is a special order.
Oh, not to worry, Lorraine. I am sure your client will understand.
Oh.
Okay, so we got the gun. More than I thought we would get from Lorraine. Okay. Right.
Pleasure doing business with you, Lorraine.
Let's leave that for now.
Just one more thing before I go. You and Tucker are voting for me.
Okay.
Oh, and I also require the votes of your children and grandchildren to really ensure my silence.
But I don't have any children.
Well, then you'd better start working on that right away.
What about the children at Mike's? Huh. Okay, let's go to Amos and just see if he's heard anything about that new guy. I don't know why his car is outside the bar. Ooh.
Lorraine's low-caliber fruits, how can I help you?
It's Cooper. You got my stuff?
Oh, yes. I have your shipment right here.
Bene.
But there's a little problem.
No, sto bene. What problem?
I don't have the Garand.
Stupid vecchia strega! Do you know what I will do to you if you don't deliver?
Look, it was all cleaned up and ready to go, and then...
Don't tell me it was those chinchillas again.
No, it wasn't the rodents this time. It was the mayor.
La Syndica? You gave my Garand to the mayor?
I didn't have a choice. She was gonna shut me down.
Porca miseria! Did she mention why she wants the Garand?
She didn't say. She must be planning a safari trip, thanks to the taxpayers, of course.
Yes, of course. That must be what she's doing. My associate will drop by to collect the merchandise. Pronto. And then someday, you and I must have a little talk about supply and demand. Let me give you a preview. You need to supply exactly what I demand. Capisce?
It won't happen again, dear. I promise.
Good evening, Viper.
Well. Ooh, let's just go and see if there's anyone in the cells. Have we already done this? I can't remember. Oh, still a grim cell at the end. No one in the cells. I mean, he hasn't robbed the bank yet. I mean, he didn't rob the bank, because clearly we robbed the bank. But that does make sense. But where is he? That is the question.
Amos, we have a situation.
What did Betty do this time?
What? No! Father Jenkins has been kidnapped.
Look, Eliza, I doubt anyone kidnapped Jenkins. Maybe he just stepped out for a quick pilgrimage or something.
Sometimes I wonder why we even have a sheriff.
Eliza, you're 5 feet away. I heard that.
Amos, we need to discuss the America's Safest Town Award. It was so humiliating to be disqualified last year. Please tell me we are in better shape now.
Well, I've done the best I can, and our crime rate is extremely low, if you don't count all the petty crimes.
Is this what my taxes go towards? Half-baked theories discriminating against my child?
Pick anything bad that's happened here in the past decade. Pick it random. There's a 90% chance Betty was involved.
I know this is a trap, but who is responsible for the other 10%?
That's just the margin of error.
What exactly constitutes a federal crime?
Oh, lots of things. Mail fraud, robbing banks, hijacking, blowing up statues of important historical figures.
That last one does not seem to match the others in terms of severity. And I do not mean to be insensitive, but I am more concerned about the military presence than that.
You're right, Eliza. First we deal with this military business. Then we get those vandals.
Apparently, there's an illegal arms dealer operating right under your nose. They call her the Desert Viper.
Holy guacamole! Who is it?
Lorraine Calloway.
Oh.
What? I can't believe it! Lorraine!
I don't know if he doesn't believe
Listen,
me or if
you
he's being
know I have always
sarcastic.
been one of your staunchest supporters.
Like he already knows.
You may be a little paranoid, and your obsession with the supernatural is sometimes inconvenient. But until tonight, I'd always believed you to be a competent lawman.
You're starting to sound like my ex-wife. Look, Eliza, I'll ignore that because I know you've had a horrible day. It couldn't have been easy to find out about Lorraine that way.
Oh.
Hey, miss, I'm aghast. If you knew that was happening, why did you not intervene?
I pick my battles carefully, Eliza. Lorraine's a diligent businesswoman and a nice lady. And since she came to power, there's been very little outside criminal activity in these parts. Well, until tonight. Poor old Jenkins, being used as a bargaining chip.
I am not going to get into how you knew or why you did nothing. But arrest Riley right now and make him tell you where Jenkins is.
If I come down hard on him now, he might wiggle away, and we won't get our friend back. Besides, this could actually work in our favor. See, a bank robbery is definitely a federal offense. I figured, what the hell, let him do it so I have a reason to call Jack. Just play along with Riley and I'll do the rest.
Is there anything else I should know about?
Just a tiny, itsy-bitsy thing with the Russians, but that's not important right now. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to do my part and get McCord and myself out of the way.
Okay, so actually, after all that, it was a good thing to speak to the cops. Let's go and... Should we give the gun to... Well, this is the thing now. Should we give the gun to the guy with the motorbike? Or keep it for just in case?
You sure you want to be seen associating with someone like me, Mayor Barrett?
Well, apart from not having a choice, it might help me secure the biker vote.
Wow. 2 birds, 1 stone.
So, you came to the middle of the American desert to hunt rhinos, did you?
Goddamn right I did. Why do you care?
Because I imagine it would be quite a difficult task, considering there are no wild rhinoceroses here, or anywhere on the continent for that matter.
Believe me, my information is good. The rhino is here.
Okay, so the rhino is the guy that lives in the mansion, right? The mob boss.
Out of curiosity, how did you and Riley meet?
I feel like in prison.
We spent some time together in California.
He already said
I
that,
was
think.
brought in on charges of murder, armed robbery, counterfeiting, and third-degree puppy punting.
Animal cruelty. Could you sink any lower?
It's not what you think. I was framed by the Chicago Canine Unit. Those bastards busted into my place, beat me to a pulp, and peed all over the carpet. And then, to add insult to injury, they chewed up my best shoes.
Unsettling. But how could that land you in prison?
Oh, they planted a bunch of cocaine in my apartment, and then told the court that I was the one who beat them up. They even showed up to the trial with half their limbs in casts. They look so cute. No jury would have believed my side of the story.
Dirty police dogs. I could never have imagined. What sort of help did you have in mind?
I need an M1 garage. You help me with that.
Okay.
We will speak later, Mr. Harrelson.
Sure thing.
Do I give him it? feel like yes. But this could be a
I believe
choice.
this is what you were looking for, Mr. Harrelson.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I've been waiting to get my hands on one of these for a long time.
It's just too simple to give it to him.
Okay, lady. You held up your end of the deal, so I'll hold up mine. What's the plan?
Meet us by the church at midnight. You will receive further instructions then.
Works for me. That bank won't know what hit it.
Before I go, I want to make sure you do your part.
Of course I will. What do you take me for, lady?
An unreliable goon for hire.
Well, I'll cop to everything except unreliable. Anyway, I'm here until the morning at least.
Good. Then I shall see you when everything is ready.
Oh, ooh. Meanwhile, at the high school, Dr. Dixon receives an unwanted visit. Oh.
General Hartman. Well, this is certainly an unpleasant surprise.
Hello, Dr. Dixon. The military is once more in need of your considerable expertise.
That's odd, because last I heard, my cooperation with the military was a one-time deal.
The deal has been altered, Doctor. Pray it doesn't become altered any further.
I know my rights, and I'm not going with you. We've done enough damage already.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice, Doctor. This order comes from the President himself.
Okay, fine. I'll go with you.
This way, Doctor.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Well, at least we triggered a cutscene there. So that clearly means we did something that moved one of the branches of the story along. Whether it was the right one, time will tell. Okay, what else do we have happening? Oh, we have to get rid of the chipmunks. I wonder if the tape recorder is going to have something to do with the chipmunks. I wonder what noise would scare chipmunks away. That could definitely be a thing. Ooh. So he did leave.
Mr. Huckleberry. I really think you should call it a night.
Why would I do that? I just got started.
The worse you play, the darker the sky gets. If you keep going, it might cause a thunderstorm.
It might be nice to feel a little desert rain on my skin.
That is not my point.
Hey, I know. Tell Betty to get out here. Between my playing and her dancing, I'm sure we'll conjure up the storm of the freaking century. It'll be awesome!
I need to stop giving people ideas.
Okay.
Because I said so?
Ha! Try that on your daughter, Miss Mayor, not me.
It does not work on her either. Goodbye, Mr. Huckleberry.
Go with the flow.
Right. I heard the binoculars focusing, but I can't see the cop. Oh, see. Oh, they were coming from the chipmunks.
Leave the chipmunk harassment to Amos and Deputy McCord.
Okay. I wonder if, like, let's put this in here. I wonder if we could record the chipmunks.
If you intended to prank Amos with this, You should have thought about it before you sent him home. My intent is to turn it off, not set it off. Not yet. We have no other choice but to I am supposed to make a discreet... One record is all Mr. Huckle... After all...
Excuse me, Miss Mayor? Do I have a say in that?
No.
Okay. Hang on, I'm just remembering. We needed to go and get another contract from Cooper, didn't we? Because the contract's going to go to Mr. Huckleberry, and then he will go to the bar, and that will be like our final piece of the puzzle of getting rid of people. So we need to go to the mansion, I think. No,
Don't.
no. Go that way. I still feel like the movie theatre has to play a part at some point in one of the chapters. Otherwise, what's the point? There has to at least be, like, someone outside it or something. No, I went the wrong way. However, while we're here, I'll just see if anything else has changed.
I feel my suit looks better without bullet.
I wonder if we could record him sleeping.
I am sure there is a market for snoring sounds.
Okay, maybe not. Ooh, what about we could record the bird?
Having the mayor play an unofficial sport like bathtub ball would make it legitimate, and I will not allow that.
Okay.
Oh no, he already tried his hand at being a country singer, and now let us not...
Okay.
It looks like an intentional hit.
I will truly miss that man.
Oh, that's sweet. And she's not sweet.
What is more important than speaking to me, may I ask?
I apologize, Ms. Mayor. My editor is a very strict man, and I must take pictures for him right away. Please, you'll have to wait for the time being.
Okay, well now we'll go to the mansion. Oh, do you know what? This is why
If
we
you
should
have
kept
business
the
with
gun.
the boss, Sindaka, it'll have to wait. It's past his bedtime.
I could use someone like you in my employ, you know.
It's nice of you to say that, but I only take orders from one person, and that's not likely to change anytime soon. Now, what is this really about?
I think it is about time we discussed what a couple of mobsters are doing in my town.
Every time. People look at us, see two sharply dressed Italian gentlemen, and immediately assume we're mobbed up. It's a stereotype, and it's offensive, and as the Sindaka, you should be the last person to say.
Please, spare me the theatrics, Mr. De Luca. Your story has more holes than a woodpecker's nest. But worry not. I am willing to turn a blind eye, so long as your business dealings do not cause problems for me. Are we clear?
Duly noted. I'm glad we never had this conversation. Is there anything else you don't want to talk about?
gonna go with this one.
On behalf of my dear friend Maxwell, I must ask you for something.
The bartender. What does he need now?
He requires an additional copy of the contract you drafted for him. The original has been misplaced.
Sorry, Syndica, but 3 copies are more than enough.
You strike me as someone who keeps an ear to the ground.
I do, yeah.
Have you heard of a Jack Riley?
Jack Riley, the ghost of Illinois? Bank robber, drug dealer, weapon smuggler. Loves to gossip, kind of dramatic. Smells like an old hooch bottle.
Yes, him.
Never heard of the guy.
Does the name Richard Harrelson sound familiar to you?
Richard Mad Dog Harrelson? Going for hire, sentenced to life in Chino, escaped due to a bureaucratic flub. Tall, well-built, with more scars and tattoos than you can count?
Yes.
No, never heard of him. By the way, how did you find out about Harrelson?
Harrelson? I have never heard of him.
Fair enough.
I will be back if there's
game.
anything else I do not want to talk to you about.
Please don't hesitate not to talk to me again.
Okay. I don't feel like we need... Ooh.
Mr. DeLuca, I am sure you agree that protecting the town's economy should be our top priority.
Couldn't agree more. The question is, why tell me this?
A nefarious subject is planning to rob our bank and...
Worry not, Syndica. Mr. Riley is aware of what he can and cannot take. Just what's in Mike's security box in the safe, and not a single penny more.
Excuse me?
Just relax. Everything he's gonna take is covered by insurance. Nobody will lose a dime, and we'll get the claim payout.
You and Mr. Cooper are devious, amoral, and will clearly stop at nothing to get what you want. I wish I could hire you both for my next administration.
Okay, so that's kind of that.
I shall
because
leave you to
we're
your
not gonna
duties,
get a new
Mr. DeLuca.
contract. Maybe we
Thank
need to
you.
find the eagle.
Quite a pet you have there.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, Sparkles. I know she looks scary, but she wouldn't hurt a fly.
That's the noise we need.
Unless...
Unless the boss told her to. Or someone was trespassing. Or if someone called her mittens, she hates that.
On a completely unrelated note, do you happen to know why some of the dogs in town have disappeared?
What is dag? Sparkles, amore mio, you see a dag around here? See? She don't know either.
Okay, I feel like that is the noise that I need, right?
I do not want to play fetch.
Oh. Okay. How am I gonna get the contract? Oh, what if? You know, she had special papers on her desk. What if she could just, like, write up a contract?
They will be safer here out of...
Okay. It's just a guess. They're not always good ones. Let's go home and see whether or not Etty's there.
There is no rest for the
No.
wicked.
Okay. Oh, the eagle!
Damn, completely out of reach.
Hey, Mom, can you raise my allowance? I gotta buy a ton of broccoli.
Wait, what the heck are you doing?
Not now, offspring. I must recover something from that damned eagle's clutches.
Why don't you try using the church organ?
What? Why? The organ can barely be heard even inside the church. I saw to that.
Well, remember that time we had an infestation of crows?
How could I ever forget the most absurd idea you ever had?
The aerial tow service would have definitely worked. We just needed more crows.
Yes, well, limitations of physics aside, I do remember the incident. What is your point?
Well, we had to get rid of them, so we came up with an idea to scare them away.
Okay.
Linda amplified the organ so, it would be...
Did it work?
I mean, like...
I'm with you,
Why
I'm
don't
with
you
you,
talk
I'm
to
with you.
Bucky? Considering he dismantled it and kept the parts.
Surely it's going to be using the recorder. Oh. Who is this?
Is that wine?
Hey, relax! It's the Holy Commerce or something.
It's called taking the sacrament, you buffoon. Oh, are you even really a priest?
I'm more of a priest than you are, sugar. If you'll excuse me, I'm taking the sacrament.
Ms. Peanut, are you here to ask for divine guidance for handling my offspring?
Well, the church does have centuries of experience fighting demons and monsters, but I mostly just wanted to hear the father's personal experience with the beast.
Well, that is not our usual man.
He looks awfully familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Well, never mind.
Ooh, he looks familiar. Why would he be?
How is the town treating you so far?
Oh, I'm loving it here, actually.
I don't remember
It's a
this
very
woman.
beautiful town, and the people are all so unique.
I do hope no one is giving you trouble.
Just Augustine. She keeps sending me hilarious notes explaining the fastest routes out of town. It was funny at first, but it's gotten a bit old already.
I hope you took my advice and stayed as far away from Michael's as possible.
Oh, definitely. You have nothing to worry about.
How many of his dishes did you try, Miss Peanut?
All of them.
That will be all for now, Miss Peanut.
I think she
Have a
might
good
need to
night, Ms.
leave.
Mayor. One more thing, Mayor Barrett. I'm starting to think I need a bit more preparation before I handle the beast.
What's the beast?
If
I
I'm to
can't
have a
remember
fair
what this
go,
is.
I need to know where my predecessors went wrong.
What do you need to know?
Well, I'm fairly familiar with the beast and her body of work, but there are some rumors I'd love to know more about. The lion tamer, for example, or the exorcism. Oh, what about the rumor that she accidentally became a war hero? And how about the foreign university scandal? Is that story true?
What is the beast? What have I missed? Seriously. This must be like from a previous episode and I can't remember it.
One of your predecessors believed my offspring was possessed by the devil himself and insisted on
Is
an
the beast
exorcism.
Betty?
I know it sounds crazy, but... Well, actually, he did drive something out of her.
Bloody oath. You're not joking, are you?
No, I am not. The most unfortunate part is that when the demon was released, he wouldn't stop thanking us and kissing our feet. Apparently, far from being the cause of Betty's behavior, he was horrified by it.
Well, the press certainly didn't go into enough detail about what happened. Tell me another story. You've got one, don't you?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I feel like this is a waste of time.
Whatever you might have heard about my offspring, Ms. Peanut, the truth is far worse. That will be all for now, Ms. Peanut.
Talk to you later.
Right, let's see about the organ.
I do not have the time to play around. Perhaps I should go fetch some monkeys and have you all perform as a band.
Isn't
No
that the whole point?
shame.
Okay, he did say to go and speak to Bucky. Bucky's the one with the petrol station, right? No, that's not where I meant to go at all. Oh, Benjamin.
Corporal Zinn, I have a mission for you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
There is a criminal lurking in the church. You must apprehend him.
He a commie?
What?
Is he a commie?
No.
Hey, I'm on watch for commies,
Why
Miss Mayor.
wouldn't she have said yes?
Anything else? Deal with your own self. Now, I'm going back to sleep, if you don't mind.
I mind very much.
Tough luck. Good night.
Okay, is that Bucky though?
Go away.
Hmm.
Bang, 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 bang.
I would rather...
No, just checking. Just checking. The one time I don't check, we're actually supposed to go down there. I still can't quite get my head around where the alarm salesman is.
If we are going to steal, we should try to at least take something of actual value.
Okay. Oh, Christine.
If Miss Valentine also remember... Nothing I can do for Christine right now. But worry not. She is always there when I need her.
Okay. I wonder if Amos has come back. I don't actually know what Amos went to do. No, he's not back. Also, where's the deputy? Maybe they're all at the new tiki bar. Mr. Hardy, that's the man I want to find. Well, it's hardly jumping in here.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I have no need for masks, and neither do you.
Aloha, Eliza.
Mahalo, Maxwell. Are you still stringing Esperanza along?
You know, I'd actually like to see him again. I should drop by next time I go back. Why don't you come with me?
You know I want to, but I have too many responsibilities. Besides, I cannot possibly leave my offspring alone at such a crucial time.
Betty'll be fine. She'll probably just watch TV and...
Run like the wind, Perdigon!
Maybe after your campaign, then.
Okay.
I shall leave you to your...
I'll leave you.
That's enough of that. I wonder if this is open. You know, the water tower. No? Where is Mr. Hardy? If his car is parked there. We can't go in the high school. Okay, I have to just triple check the Bucky is who I think he is. Oh, it's a good job I googled that because Bucky is the janitor. There's too many characters in this. Could not remember what anyone's name was.
I only speak in front of small crowds.
Joseph.
Joseph, let us redirect this energy elsewhere. Come with me.
Betty and Eliza call them by different names. I mean, Joseph and Bucky. I was never going to get that.
This had better work, Joseph.
It'll work. Quit belly aching. You're making me lose focus.
Do not sass me, Joseph. I am already annoyed that I have wasted my evening on this escapade.
You feel like your time's being wasted? Anyway, now what?
Oh, so we didn't need to record it. Oh.
Hey, what'd you know? It actually worked. All right, if there's nothing else, I can still get 6 minutes of sleep.
Do not start slacking off just yet, Joseph. You must dismantle this monstrosity immediately. I do not want my offspring getting any ideas.
Okay. So, to the motel, I guess.
Now, where did that thing fly off to?
No, that's not the motel. Where? Okay. So that's the eagle.
Damn it. Completely out of reach again. And the organ cannot be heard from up here. clever girl. Sam has a better understanding of local wildlife than I do.
Ooh.
These pictures will greatly improve my standing in the agency.
Sam, you usually get along with animals, do you not?
Yeah, I guess so. Why?
An eagle in the area has been giving me the most extraordinary trouble. What should I do about it?
You're in luck, because I actually do have something to help you.
What is this?
Oh, it's a traditional friendship dance. Just perform it in front of the eagle, and it'll know you come in peace.
What? No, there must be another way.
Nope.
Are you absolutely sure?
100%
Well, all right, Sam. Thank you.
Okay.
I suppose I shall try the dance.
Is she really
I
gonna
hope they
do the
didn't
dance?
die. Or worse, get fired.
Let me see. I have to do what?
Eliza, don't overthink it. Just do it already.
At least no one can see how ridiculous I look. Here I go.
Faster. More intensity. Show that bird what you can do. More energy, Eliza. Dance until the eagle wants to be your friend.
Oh!
Holy shipping ship. What did you do?
I just followed the instructions on that paper you gave me.
But how? I made it all up.
Who the hell's out there cooking lightning fried eagle? You got a death wish, buddy?
Okay, well, we've got that at least now. So presumably we can take this to the musician, and that gets him out of the square. And I think he's the last one to move.
I think it is fairly obvious that you need a way to put food on the table.
No, it's okay. I have enough. Okay, I'm listening.
I know someone who is desperately looking to hire a man of your talents.
Wait, this isn't some kind of trick, is it?
No tricks. Just drop by Max's Tiki Bar and tell him I sent you. What do you think, Mr. Huckleberry?
I can't believe it! Thank you, Mayor Barrett. Thank you so much. I can't believe it. I finally booked my first gig.
Happy to have been of service.
Oh, here he is.
This clause about bonuses looks a little shady to me.
Shady? That's a great bonus. You can earn 5,000 bucks in a single night.
Yeah, but only if we have 300 people in here from 7 p.m. until midnight.
And here I thought you were confident in your abilities.
Even if we had 300 people in this town, you don't open until 8.
That kind of negative thinking won't get you anywhere in the entertainment business, kid.
Okay, well that triggered the guy to finally come to the bar so we can speak to him about the alarm.
mayor fella. Oh, change your mind and come running to find me, did you?
Okay. Here we go.
I simply cannot live another day without your useful and reasonably priced products.
Oh, boy, really? Well, I am here to serve, little lady. Well, how many you want? One for home, one for your office, one for...
One? No, Mr. Hardy. I wish to place an order for your entire stock.
What diggity dog? You mean it?
Of course I mean it. I cannot rest, quite literally, until I have filled this town with hammocks.
What? Hey, I don't sell hammocks.
Oh, then I fear I have wasted your time. Cancel that order, Mr. Hardy.
Well, guess I'll have another drink to drown the pain. Hey, bartender. One more.
Not happening. You're cut off for the night.
Okay.
Go get some sleep, buddy.
So that's why we've got our drink.
All you bartenders are the same. Just let a man drink until he can't feel his feelings anymore. Damn it!
Fancy a drink, Mr. Hardy?
Fancy? Wait, is that for me?
It is all yours, provided you answer my questions.
Wow, you know what? I was wrong about you. You're the best mayor ever! Whoa, well, that's really strong. Ooh, it feels like my tongue is all loose and melty.
What flaws do you see in our current security system?
What flaws? What flaws? There's so much wrong with the Templeton Unsafe 5000. Okay, let me think. What's good about it? Nothing. There is nothing good about a temple thing, was it? Yeah, maybe you thought you were getting the deal, but you didn't get a deal because it's bad.
Try to focus. What is the Templeton's fatal flaw?
Oh man, all you gotta do? Oh, right. You just gotta put a little piece of paper between the hammer and the bell. Boom! It's gonna be quiet.
Good to know. Thanks for your assistance, Mr. Hardy.
You ever gonna buy from me?
No.
I hate this stupid town, and I hate you too. I'm sorry. I don't mean it. You're such a good friend. let me make it up to you. Here.
Yeah, perfect.
I certainly cannot see how a business card will...
Call me.
Okay, well, we did need that business card, actually. Can we have this costume yet?
Wait, I have to work Monday to Sunday?
Yes.
One disguise down, that ridiculous costume shop might actually be of use to me today.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if it's actually open.
I can't believe she just took it. That does it, Eliza. From this day on, no more tiny umbrellas in your cocktails.
I keep a spare one on me at all times.
Damn you, Eliza, and you better return it without a scratch.
Okay, I feel like we're really making headway now. Let me just double check. I'm not missing, like... No. I know at some point there was like a little empty map stand and it said, no fast travel for you. But I did keep thinking, surely, at some point we will have fast travel. And I think no. The answer is no. Ugh! Every time I leave the park.
If you want a memento of the man, perhaps a smaller piece would suffice?
Just kind of gonna see if anything else has changed along the way. Oh, these are new. What is that? Oh, a fake gun. What about Lorraine's? Anything else happening down there? No. Check in on Mike's. No. Okay, we'll go to the little kind of back streets where the costume store is. It still says closed.
As mayor, you might assume I have certain abilities. But sticking my hand through solid matter is not one of them.
Also, why do I need cell keys? Maybe I should have gone in the cell. Oh!
Oh no! Look what you have done, you reckless delinquents.
I thought she was gonna, like, hold up the shop. Ah! 2 more costumes!
And that makes 3. 1 fewer problem to worry about.
I thought we were gonna use the fake gun at the bank. What else do we have to do? Let's just see what's going on with the cell keys, because I don't know why I didn't think about it when I got them, but surely I need to go and check the cell. Nice.
Considering what I planted, well...
Okay, never mind. Maybe let's go and speak to the guy, Jack Riley? I want to say the priest, but he's not actually a priest, is he? We'll go and tell him we've got the costume. Do we have to give the costumes to the different people, do you think? Do I get to decide?
Shall I show you what I have for disguises?
Nah, you hold on to them until we're ready to start.
Okay, well, when are we ready to start?
Miss Mayor, back so soon.
As if I have a choice. About the heist. It turns out you can muffle the hammer with just a small layer of cardboard. Simple,
Right, okay.
We should...
So, all I have to do...
That will be all.
Before, if I see you talking with the fuzz again, you and I are gonna have a problem. Got it?
Yikes. Okay, so all I need to do is get the piece of paper between the hammer and the bell and the alarm, and maybe that will just trigger the heist. We'll start. I thought maybe we had to, like, get everyone together first.
To think anyone with a piece of cardboard could have robbed us all blind. That should be all. Let us return to that scoundrel and be finished with this mess.
Okay. So now we go back to the church.
So, are we ready?
Yes, I took care of everything.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Bank robbing 101. Travel light. I should empty my pockets.
Oh. Why did I get the cell keys then? Also, I think you can hear my dog snoring. He's just really up the ante. That is not what I expected
Okay,
at all.
stick to the plan. We go in quietly, grab the cash, and get out. Questions?
Let us get this over with.
Sorry, what?
Do I really have to repeat myself?
Nah, I got this.
Richard Harrelson!
Do I want to fast forward to the end of the sequence? I'm going to say no and just see what it does.
Damn, there's a guard in here.
Oh, whoever's there, I've got a flashlight, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Whatever you buffoons are planning to do, you had better do it now.
Tweet, tweet.
Oh, is that a little birdie I hear?
Damn right I'm a bird. I mean, tweet, tweet.
At least now I have a little birdie to keep me.
Careful! Do not step on that!
I've got you now, you rapscallions.
What is happening inside that bag?
Look out! An ambush!
Behold, the rulers of the underworld, the menace of the forests, the terror of all kinds of nuts, the chipmunks? Really? Is this a joke? Look at them. They're so cute and cuddly. Jesus, tap dancing Christ on roller skates! What the hell are these things? Kill them! Kill them with fire!
Okay, you heard the guy. Fire at will.
Oh!
Hey, where did they go?
Oh no! They're inside my costume! Ah! Let go of that! Those ain't those kind of nuts!
Sorry, Mr. Harrelson, but this is the only way out of this conundrum.
Ah!
We have prevailed! Victory is ours!
Damn it! The strongbox is closed!
Why do you think we brought you here, genius?
Oh yeah, I've got the master key right here.
We're gonna be rich! Filthy rich! As Harrelson and Riley greedily stuff their bags full of Mike's money, Eliza proceeds to burn the only copy of Mike's special sauce recipe to cinders. But all victories are short-lived, as these criminal masterminds are about to find out.
The Mariachi Ninjas!
Fellas, we're not out of the woods yet. Fight back with all you've got. Oh no! I'm hit!
No, not you, Harrelson. You were my favorite. Oh, why did it have to be you?
I'm okay, guys. They're just throwing delicious nachos.
Quick, Harrison! Toss them one of the money bags!
Fine. Here's the cash, you two-bit hacks. You'd better leave now, unless you want a tip, that is.
Don't worry, Senor Harrelson. We have someone else to cover that. Isn't that right, Senor Nadador?
Oh, for the love of... Fine. Here, but it's all I've got.
Bueno, senoritas, it's been a pleasure. Pray we don't return for an encore.
Oh no!
Who's that bartender think he is? Not letting me drive. He tried to take my keys, but I'm too smart for him. He'll never find them. Wait a second. Well, look who it is. Oh, you son of a bitch! You're the reason I can't make no money in this stupid town. This is for my business. Take this, you bunch of scrap. And this one's for the mayor being so mean to me. God.
Oh no.
Hey, you! Stay right where you are, or I'll open fire!
Oh, man.
Yikes.
This isn't fair. I'm calling the cops. And my lawyer. And the president. And the cops again. And my mom. And she's gonna be mad at you.
Sure you are. You can do all that in the morning.
Okay. Maybe I'll just a little sleep now. Just a little bit. Like 1 hour.
At least now I have a good excuse to call Jack.
Sir, Colonel Porter has regained consciousness.
Good work, Private. Bring him in immediately.
Sir, what should we do with the other airfield personnel?
Confine them until further notice.
Will do, General. Sir.
Wait, Private. Why haven't the comms been cut yet? Oh, so we have time to make jokes?
No, sir.
Make sure the communications go out tonight. No more stalling. And once that's done, report for bridge duty immediately.
Yeah, but Hartman is Betty's dad, right? Oh, the next one's gonna be good.